Aquaculture can be simply defined as growing aquatic plants and animals. This includes the farming of finfish, crustaceans, mollusks, aquatic plants, and algae in either freshwater or saltwater. And North Carolina has benefited from its aquaculture industry for quite some time in terms of like economy, jobs, providing locally grown seafood for the community, as well as helping our environment by empowering greater sustainability. The general process involved in aquaculture farming starts with obtaining broodstock or mature fish that are used for breeding purposes. Hatcheries are then used to spawn the fish and grow them until they are large enough to be transferred to farms for market production. Production happens in two main types of systems: open systems such as ponds or leased coastal waters, where net pens, floating cages, or racks can be used for containment, and intensive systems, which includes raceways and tank-based closed systems, also known as recirculating aquaculture systems, in which growth conditions like water temperature, waste removal, oxygen levels, and feeding can be tightly controlled, and water is reused or recycled. Once the fish reach market size, they are then harvested and either sold whole or processed into various seafood products. In North Carolina, farmers grow trout in the mountains, while production toward the middle of the state is focused on catfish, hybrid striped bass, tilapia, crawfish, and even Russian sturgeon. At the coast, there are oysters, clams, soft-shell crabs, and even flounder. We also have a catfish growing facility here that is the largest on the east side of the Mississippi River. The North Carolina aquaculture industry is thriving today and has great potential for even more growth. In 2019, the value of the North Carolina aquaculture industry to the state was around $56.5 million. And of this amount, trout was the leader in production value, followed by hybrid striped bass, catfish, tilapia, and oysters. In fact, the state has just recently started leasing out more oyster bottom, and production in that area is expanding rapidly. For fresh fish, the eyes should be clear and rounded. The gills should be red with slime on them, and the skin is slimy as well, and that goes away the more that they're washed. The flesh should be firm. For picking fresh live clams and oysters, tap on their shells and see if they close. If not, they are dead and not safe to eat. Live, soft, and hard-shell crabs should show movement of their legs and eyes. In addition, good quality raw shrimp have a moist appearance, firm flesh, and a mild scent. Currently, most of the seafood we eat in the United States is imported and of questionable quality. Wherever you buy your seafood, ask where it's coming from. It is important to support North Carolina aquaculture and seafood as a whole to help our economy and promote sustainability and food security.